Hey, there we are. Wow, that camera is close. Hey, everybody. It's community live stream here at Portalarium for Shroud of the Avatar, and I have with me Star. I thought I'd bring him in right away because we've got really cool scene Longfall Woods, which is coming up in release 45 in just two-ish weeks, I think.
We're 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah. So we are going to show that, and we're going to have Seawolf come back on the stream and give us a tour of what he's done to the uncloned scene. But first, we have just a couple of quick news items, as always, and we didn't get this to you last time, but we have a few questions that we thought we'd highlight from the, how many pages of questions did you
20,
get? 20 some page from the release 44 post-mortem live stream. Amazing how many questions you guys send us. So we have, by the way, in the forums, that answer list, that list of questions with answers, I should say, from Star in the forum. So you can check that out now, but we picked out a few that he'll read off for you guys in a minute here. But a couple of community things first. It was just posted in the forums. Community member, I hope I pronounce this right, Juvir, was in the hospital recently and just got back home, had some difficulties, and we just wanted to say to Juvir, you're awesome. You are a great community member, and we're glad that you are getting through this and recovering hopefully well, and just keep us informed. The community is there for you as well. There was a post by Liz the Wiz. She was kind enough to mention you in the community forums and let us know how you are doing. So our hearts go out to you, and we hope you are able to post in the forums and let us know how you're doing yourself soon.
And speaking of that, we're also sending out our thoughts to Amber Rain, who is back home, at least for now. She's out of the hospital, and we're thinking about you, Our Lady of Chaos, as well. So glad you're out of the hospital for now. And sorry you can't be in the game just yet. So.
Yeah, so many great community members, and just, this is what makes the community, is supporting each other.
Yep.
So aside from that, we have the trailer contest, by the way, is still going on. I've extended it from the 18th, which, what day is it today? The 18th. It was going to end today, but I gave you another weekend. So that contest ends now on the 22nd next week. You have this weekend to come up with a cool trailer. And in case you haven't, actually read through the list of what we are asking for the contest, trailers, there's two options. There's the full minute and a half, 2 minutes, and there's a 30-second kind of an advertisement trailer. You can do one or the other, or you can do both if you want. So it's up to you. And we've already seen some that have been submitted. They're in the forums as well. Some really cool ones, and we're very excited to see which other ones come in last minute. We have a question that just came into chat from Grimace. Will Longfall Woods, the scene that we are going to be showing here on the live stream in a few minutes, have fishing spots? We will ask Seawolf that. So stick around.
This is when we need our little like radio sound bank thing,
like buzzer,
well, no.
Seawolf, can you come here?
No. Like so you know how like I want the 2-year plan. Like we'll see with Seawolf, we need the helicopter noise. Seawolf. Like it was because it was an helicopter.
How old are we? How far
no
back
one gets
are we
it because I'm
about?
too old. I'm too old.
All right. Next news item. Moving on here. Upcoming events calendar. We got a couple of new events from the community that you guys submitted. Thank you for submitting those directly to me. When you do that, I know about them immediately, and within a few minutes, usually can get them in our community calendar, which is on the website. Go to the main menu, right in the middle of the main menu, community tab. All good things community are in that tab. That drop down to community event calendar. We've got the spotlights, which, by the way, we had a spotlight this past Wednesday. Started those off again. So check that one out. And if you have a town that has not been spotlighted yet, let us know. We'd love to show it off. Other than that, the role players of the Avatar August writing contest is still going on. It is still August. We have a couple more weeks for that, and then they have a contest every month. So they'll have a September one if you don't win on the August one. But if you're a writer, check it out. It's cool. Also, the monthly Kali writing contest is going on as well. And this Sunday at 2 o'clock, welcome home roast for Kaz Phoenix Fire. This is a little event that's being put on by the community in Port Phoenix, home of Kaz. So if you want to attend that, we will be there as well. And of course, once again, just want to remind you guys, if you're in the Chicago City of Angels area, the Mad Hatter in-person event is going on October 6th. So you have some time to figure your plans out if you want to fly in for that. But I hear it's going to be quite interesting. Other than that, that's my news. I don't know what you got.
I've got all sorts of stuff. And by the way, yes, I'm aware it was Airwolf, but that's kind of what makes it funny. You know, it's the City of Angels. It's my ongoing, I get the facts wrong. It's kind of my running joke.
Which I just
You get
destroyed,
it?
I think.
See, yeah. All right. Anyway, moving on. So we put out our weekly update once again. Surprise, surprise! It's a weekly update on a Friday. How surprising! There's lots of amazing stuff through it. The making of Crooked Shank, a new map that's going to be going live, not in release 45. We've already started work on release 46 maps. So we showed the first one, Crooked Shank. It's got the story. I really love this map. The story in it is hilariously dark. You guys are going to love it. And also some more updates on Norgard garments, including, if you look closely, there's a new female hairstyle in there that's going to go into the hairstyle selections. Maybe not in release 45, but definitely in release 46. And as Barrick mentioned, the 20 plus questions that we didn't have time to get to during the telethon, 20 pages of questions, we absolutely got to and answered and posted into the forums, of which I will pick a few to answer here. Those are posted in the forums, and so if you had a question that you asked that we didn't answer during the telethon, those got answered. And I know that there's a few that somehow got missed in the mix. I'll try and get to those as well. And we're hiring. So I'm happy to announce that we have hired a sound designer. She starts on Monday, and she is going to be awesome.
She's going to love my voice.
Yes.
Just wait until I start singing. You guys singing? You guys have not heard me singing yet, but she's gonna help me with that.
Yeah,
the next
it's going to be awesome. So we've opened up our next position, which is a web developer that's posted in the update and on our website. So if you know anybody looking for a position that's willing to live in Austin or is already here, definitely send them our way. Free trial is live right now. That's going to be running right up until the next release goes live, so all the way to the 30th. And we're going to be at a bunch of cons so I'm going to be speaking at PAX Dev in Seattle on the 30th. Right after that, heading across the United States over to Atlanta, where Richard and I are going to be on 11. This one goes to 11. 11 panels at Dragon Con.
All on the same day?
All in the same day. No, not all in the same day. Although it feels like it. Richard is the victim there. I think on one day he has like 5 different panels in like 4 different hotels. So, so we'll be at Dragon Con, and Richard's at Gamescom next week. So he's on 2 different panels there. So we're all over the place. Plenty of opportunities for you guys to meet up with us. And then this weekend, our sale is in celebration of Rent. So inns and bulletin boards and mail and things like that. So
there's a good play too.
What?
There's a Rent play too. It's very good.
Yeah, it's not about the Rent. It's not about the play. The play is kind of dark, so not about that. Yeah. So check out the sale for all things related to Rent, and that's it. And so I'm going to end with some Q&A. 5 questions. See, that's when I need the button. I need the little sound button. 6 questions. See, no, it wouldn't be a buzzer. So no, not a buzzer. See, now you're getting. That's why we need. That's we need to
do a pew pew.
No, see, it wouldn't. No, it would be.
Ding, ding.
Six questions.
Oh, I get it.
See. So then I wouldn't say it. I'd press a button that would say it in a cool voice.
With,
Right? Not my voice, a cool voice. See,
with
a
a pew pew in the
soundboard.
background.
No, not a pew
Just
pew.
for effect.
No. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Reiner Loot. So the questions that we're going to answer today, these are a selection from the postmortem question post that's live in the forums right now. So Reiner Loot asks, can we expect to see different items to salvage and hopefully get patterns from, like the Lich Axe, except we need a blade, staff, and bow version, to some variety to weapons, the way people look. Yes, so we plan to continually add more recipes and patterns to the game every release and forever. And so just this upcoming release, there's going to be, I think, at least, 4 different sword patterns and 4 or 5 different cloth armor patterns. And so there's actually going to be multiple more patterns going in the game. Cujo asks, with the limited amount of land for housing, what's the long-term plans to ensure new players X years down the road will be able to have housing? So each episode, so right now what we're working on is episode 1, and so the land that's available right now has a finite amount of housing, and that we're not going to expand any housing that's there. However, each episode, to support the story for that episode, will include a certain amount of land for that story. And that will have room for a certain amount of housing as well. So each episode, which will come out approximately every, 18 months-ish, that will put out a new story, that will include some new land as well. But besides that, the renting system opens up a ton of new like spaces for players to live in. And so there's going to be tons and tons. There's already tons and tons of spaces. In fact, I talked to lots of players now that the renting system has come online, that say they have rooms to rent ready for players right now. So that's already there. Okay. Let's see. Dax Diddler asks, for stealing penalties, what would happen if we were naked, carrying no gold, and are below level 40? Which right now, if you're below level 40, there's no decay penalty. So what he's talking about is right now, in the current release, when guards catch you stealing, they fine you for money, and that's all that happens. But in this upcoming release, they're also going to invoke the death decay penalty if you don't have any money on you. This is to combat people who are like, well, haha, I'll get around the system by, having no gold. And so in that case, we will invoke the decay, and it's going to ignore whatever level you are. It's just going to happen. Let's see. Black Knight asks, will we get the quest items again when replaying the past, i.e. no need to fix the old dread artifacts? Yeah, so when you do the quest reset, it actually deletes all your quest items, and you'll get new ones when you go and play the quest lines again. Let's see, Makinos, aka Elena Strongbow, serious question, can we get some love recognition for those of us pumping out videos for Soda, i.e. Lace and such?
Yeah.
Yes, sending much love. Thank you everyone making videos and things like that, like Lace, like Caballero. We love you, love you, love you. Those are awesome. Thank you.
Well, to that point, we are always happy to share those on social. That's the least we can do. Besides just giving our love here verbally, we will share them on Twitter, Facebook, etc. Put them maybe in the weekly update as a spotlight, that sort of thing. So always happy to do that. That gets you more coverage.
And lastly, Black Rogue asks, how about a pirate bundle? So right now, we're not, we don't have any near-term plans to do another bundle set. We think we have several enough bundles for now. However, we have talked about another set of bundles, and if we do another set of bundles, the number one bundle set that comes up every time we've talked about it is to do a pirate bundle. So if we do another bundle, pirates is probably going to be the number one.
Arr!
Yeah.
That's the only pirate talking.
Arr.
Arr!
Arr.
That's yes, right? Awesome.
So there'll be pirate bundle in the future,
Yay.
most likely.
Arr.
But not for a while, me mateys. All right. On that note, I will leave it to Seawolf. Oh, actually, I think Seawolf was a submarine. Not a.
Wasn't it an air?
No, Airwolf was. It was Airwolf. They were right. It was Airwolf. But see, that was the joke. It was, it's a terrible joke. All right. Now that I've told my terrible jokes,
You can go now.
I'm gonna go now. And you want me to send it to Seawolf?
Yeah, he's working on some stuff.
All right. Okay. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. All right, so one of you asked, where are the prizes? Well, I have some prizes here. We're bringing back a few things that I was just going to throw out this chair here, but Seawolf is going to join us in just a second here. Bringing back a few things from last couple of weeks. Ornate Viking Short, and again, or Bastard Sword, because some of you like the short sword, some of you like the Bastard Sword. Hey Seawolf, what's happening?
Hello.
I'm prepping for prizes here, the most exciting part of the live stream. So we'll give away one of those. I'm going to try to stay to one each this time. I've been giving away too many prizes. Too many. Yeah.
People
So I
are complaining about that?
Oh, no. Just too many in general.
Okay.
I'm just so nice. So one each, and Elven Elite Mage Fighter or Archer Armor will give away your choice of one of those three. A Glowing Mushroom Pack, which is the prize we gave away on the last live stream on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, we are giving away 10 Kotos on Twitter. Now what that means, for those just tuning in or those who haven't seen the last few live streams, let me scoot over here so we get equal opportunity of visual space on the camera. So what that means is we give away the prizes here throughout the live stream as normal. If you're on Discord chat or Twitch chat, doesn't matter which one, Discord is our main. We'll give away a few prizes, the ones I just listed. And then for those during this live stream that tweet hashtag LBSOTA, Lord British Shroud of the Avatar, or at Shroud of Avatar. It's not Shroud of the Avatar for Twitter because that's too long. They wouldn't let us. It's like a 15 character limit.
Yeah.
Shroud of Avatar. We have that all listed on our website. Easy to find those links. Mention the live stream, that you've watched it, that you participated in it, that you wanted to win a prize, that you're having fun playing Shroud of the Avatar, anything like that at all, that when we go and check, we can see, oh, here's the list of people that watched what we were talking about on live stream. And we'll randomly select one of those to win the 10 Kotos. 10 Kotos being Crowns of the Obsidian, which are in-game coins that you can purchase certain things in the game for. So it's all in-game stuff here today for you guys. And if you win, please message Barrick in Discord or Shroud of the Avatar on Twitch your account name and what you won, or what choice of what you won, so that we can award it to you. Mercy Jersey says, I'm not on Twitch. Yes, you are, because you're in the Twitch chat right now. All right, so let's move on here to rearranging our windows just a little bit so that we can get Unity. We're going to use Unity, right?
Yeah, we'll use Unity.
And what are we showing?
Longfall Woods.
Oh, speaking of that, I have a question for you. Well, a community member has a question for you.
Okay.
They said, it's a big fisherman, will Longfall Woods have fishing spots?
As of right now, no. But I might talk to Dan about.
Well, not yet. Does it
Say
have...
hi.
Hello, Sarah.
Hi.
And
They
who
told
are...
me to jump
I
on.
don't know who you are. Who are you?
I'm Serafina. Hi.
And what do you do here at Port Alarian?
I'm customer support, and now I'm embarrassed. Bye.
Okay, see you later.
Okay.
I was actually going to tease her, but I forgot there was a live stream. No, I'm just kidding.
So this was something, back to his question, this was something I
the
actually
water spots. Are there any water spots actually?
there's only puddles right now.
Just puddles.
So if we want to have...
minnows. We can fish for minnows.
Sure. But I was considering adding a spot because there were fishing spots here before, and I don't want to take those away. So I'll probably end up adding a pool somewhere.
Looks like that's all maxed out there.
For fishing spots.
So there's that possibility.
It's probably going to happen.
Possible. Okay.
Unless,
there you guys go. No, not certain.
Unless I die or something.
We'll make a jury of that, and we'll get it to you to do. All right. So noted on that, and I love fishing too. So great to bring up. Now, speaking of bringing up, we got to get Unity in here. Sorry, guys, as we juggle this. If I had another person helping me, it still probably wouldn't go much faster because we just have to do this on the fly anyway. I think I got it.
No, it just needs to be flipped, right?
Ah, there it is. There it is. Good. All right, so we're going to cover ourselves up here for just a second, and then I am going to... Oh dear. Okay. Well, anyway, let's while we're doing this, listen carefully. We are about to give away the first prize. So you go ahead and pick one of those, except for the Twitter one.
I'm gonna go with the bastard sword, the ornate Viking bastard sword.
Or that's they get a choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ornate Viking short or bastard sword. So
All
short
right.
sword or bastard sword.
The short or the bastard sword. Ornate Viking short or the ornate bastard sword. You get a choice. Type in exclamation sword is I think what makes most sense here. So exclamation sword on Discord and Twitch. Go, 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 go. And we will get a nice little wrapper around this Unity window here in just a second so that it looks just a little bit better. Or I'll just say no, we'll move on. But let's see if we can do this real quick while you guys are spinning the wheels on exclamation sword. Boy, I cannot multitask.
You know, you could probably get a programmer to write a script that could do all this for you, right?
Yeah, we actually have. Oh, this one, the other news thing I say to everybody here. So you guys just listening in, we're getting our little here. Let me actually rearrange the. Okay, there we are again. All right, it'll only last for a moment. Don't worry, our faces aren't on here that long. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to get a little wrapper just to pretty this up. But now you guys can see this again. Good point on that about getting a little bit more help here on the live stream. The community, you guys actually help our regular live streams, the postmortems, and the telethons, which now are the combined postmortem mini telethons, 4 hours once a month, where we answer your questions about the previous release or pretty much previous release, but any future questions on what's coming up as well. And we have a few community members that come in and help with the live stream, managing social, posting updates for you guys on Twitter, watching the chat for questions, all that sort of stuff. And we have a document that we're tracking right now on those who have helped in the past, but also you guys you have to be here in Austin, so I know it's only a few of you guys that want to help out, but there's some online opportunities as well. So essentially, if you want to help with one of these live streams in some way, even putting on a cool, fun event in the game for everybody in game while the live stream is running, let me know. Or just if it's in game, run it. We're always happy to make a mention of those on social, as I mentioned earlier. All right, so where was I? Okay, media files. Okay, so I'm going to just get this little wrapper. There it is. There it is. Okay, I forgot. We just updated our program here.
We haven't had that, have we?
I think so.
Oh. All right.
Looks nice, doesn't it? So there it is. Wraps it all nice together. We updated our live streaming programs here and reset a few things that I didn't realize until I started. Okay, how about that sword? So, exclamation barrack, very nice of you, Fool Ankron, but that it's not going to work on the spin here. Why don't you? It's going to be a little slow here. So let's start with the scene here. We'll get to that sword in just a second, guys. Take it away.
Sure.
Actually, I can't be more than right about that. And this is, we're showing Longfall Woods, right?
That is correct.
Okay. It looks like the edge of the scene at the moment here. And we're going into play mode right now. Unity has design mode, which is what you see here with all of the directory and options along the outside of the scene. And then we're just about snapping into play mode at the moment, which allows us to see the scene as you would in the game.
Yeah.
Maybe jiggle the... Actually, you know, the music, let us know, guys, what you think of the music. I've set the audio on our streaming program a little bit differently this time. That should allow you to hear the music just a bit in the background, so you have a little bit more than just our voices. If it's a distraction, though, let us know.
Yeah, I don't know if we get the same output that they do.
Well, I lowered it up there, so I think it'll be fine, actually. So let's just leave it for a second, see what
Okay.
everybody says.
All right, so Longfall Woods is kind of near Blood River outskirts, or Blood River. It's kind of in that area where elves are getting decimated and vigilantes are hunting them down. So that's kind of that theme is extending into this map, and here we have, well, technically 4 different factions, if you want to call them factions. We have a family of elves, a group of spiders, spider den, some undead, and then vigilantes that are searching and trying to hunt down this family of elves. So I'll show off the spiders first. This is just a tier 2, I think it's a tier 2 scene. Yeah, it should be a tier 2 scene. So these are, you know, pretty low-tiered spiders. They're all tier 2, and then as you come through here, I'll show you where the spider den is real quick.
I wish I knew where the spider den was in my apartment, but that's for another issue.
Well, hopefully it's not as big as this one. So this is a very heavily forested, you know, for a cave, right? You have this sort of crack through the ceiling where light and moisture can come through. But
This is a cool spider den. I actually would, maybe with some armor, go down and adventure.
yeah, there's no spiders in here right now because Dan still has to do a spawning passport. We're gonna have some actual spider eggs that they pop out of.
We have someone on Discord says, move the camera zoom back, yo.
Yeah, I can do that a little bit.
There you go.
I also don't like this thing so much when showing stuff off. All right.
Okay, can you turn the... See if we can turn... Go up there to the speed... See, okay, you see the mic? I'm doing direction to adjust the audio. We got a couple of people on here. I'll just do it. Like, guys, give me.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to turn down here just a little. I'll see that's off, I think. Oh wait, there it is. Okay, you may still be able to hear it. I've got it about as low as it can go.
That's not turning us down, though, right? That's just turning.
No,
down.
just the.
I can turn it down
music.
in the game.
Well, every time we have to reset the darn thing, so I'm, if we have it up there, it'll be good.
Yeah. Okay. Down here, you'll fight a bigger spider. You know, mama spider, dada spider, whatever you want to call it.
Who's that?
I don't know. You'll have to check them out later when you come play the map. I'll give you a hint, though. It's obviously it's one of the vigilantes, but he is important to a sort of puzzle.
Dark Blue Monkey says,
Sorry.
gorgeous level design. Thank you.
Yeah. You'll notice I'm jumping over these ferns right now because they still have collision on them. For this release, we're gonna get rid of that collision.
You're jumping over them because they have poison ivy, even though they're not ivy. Well, let's give away that prize. The sword is out there right now. We'll give 10 more seconds! Exclamation sword, 10 more seconds. Oh, it's raining now too. I guess that makes sense since this is a pretty forest. Is it a jungle or a regular?
It's a forest.
Okay.
So this is kind of loosely based off like Fangorn Forest from Lord of the Rings. Like it's supposed to be this sort of dark, sort of dreary forest. The weather data we have right now is probably going to get updated. Hutch is working on weather data for another scene that will bring in the fog distance a bit closer to make it a little darker in here. Right now I just have it constantly raining, but that'll probably change to a foggier.
There's a spider.
I want to be able to see far enough because this place can get really, it's kind of a labyrinth. It can be difficult to navigate with lots of fog. So I'm waiting for that sort of intermediary fog that's not so intense, which is something that Hutch is working on.
That sounds smart. All right, we've got a winner here for the sword. Congrats to Old Noob Gamer on Discord. You get a choice of the ornate, where's my notes here? I always get this backwards. Ornate Viking short sword or the ornate bastard sword. Go ahead and check these out in the add-on store on the main website if you're curious to know what they look like and which one you want. All of these items today actually are listed in the add-on store. And let us know. Message Barrick. Let's spin another one here right away. We have the choice of the Elven Elite Mage Fighter or Archer Armor and the Glowing Mushroom Pack. Which one should we give away?
Mushrooms.
All right, mushrooms! Exclamation mushrooms!
I saw some people wanted that earlier. So.
I added some into my 2-story Viking dual balcony library in Hometown. If you guys are interested in checking out the library, I could use some more books in it actually. I'm running low on books, and all the books are on the shelves, and I have like 3 times the shelf space. So I need more books for that library, but I put some mushrooms in there as well.
So this is the home of the elves, that family of elves that live here, and they're kind of survivalists, which is why they've survived for so long. Also known as preppers, right? People that sort of prepare for catastrophes. Our nav mesh isn't baked yet, so these guys are going to walk around in strange places. So we come down here. There's actually a kind of like a fallout shelter. Technically not a fallout shelter because it's not designed to withstand like an atomic blast or anything like that, but it's a place where they can hide away.
Looks like it almost could.
From people like the vigilantes. Yeah. They have, basically just a second home down here, right? They got a kitchen, a bedroom, they have 2 bedrooms, and then they also have kind of like a weapons, sort of small arsenal.
You know what I'm not seeing?
And then a huge supply closet.
You know what you forgot to add in here?
What's that?
You know what's not in any... Okay, trivia question, everyone. Trivia question. Has nothing to do with this scene. I'm totally derailing the live stream here.
Go for it.
What room in, as far as I can tell, every single sci-fi show or any fantasy non-reality based show is not there, is not shown, is not talked about, and is not in this scene either? We'll give a few minutes for everybody to think about that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Which room? Which room of an abode, a living space, is not there?
Oh, yeah. I know of a couple.
Yep, that was an easy one. Actually, Grimace, very good. I didn't think of that one. Guess what he said?
What did he say?
Well, everybody guessed for the most part correct. Bathroom, water closet, etc., toilet room.
Right.
Grimace said laundry room. There you go.
Well,
that's another room.
Yeah, a lot of people did kind of like they didn't necessarily have a room for laundry. Same with like they often had outhouses too, because unless you're like in a city, because poop stinks and you don't want to be near it.
Which we have an ornate house in the game. It's very nice. We should pick that one up.
So here we have one of the riddle doors. You have to solve the riddle to open it. I'm not going to solve the riddle and show you the solution. You're going to have to figure it out.
I was going to say, if you can solve it in time for those guys who are attacking.
Actually, I'm going to ghost real quick because this is getting all annoying.
You can't fight them? Are you not strong enough? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that I'm not here to fight them. I'm here to show off the level. And this will have some sort of loot. I'm going to let Dan decide what to put in here. The enemies may also change.
Liz the Wiz says nursery. Yeah, that's another one. There's a lot of different rooms like that. Star Trek laundry is replicated. Good point.
I mean, some people literally just do their laundry like in the river. They like go and they wash it in the river and then they hang it out to dry.
That's what I do.
So, well, I didn't mean like anymore. I meant like back in the day. But
really?
If you do that, cool, great. Or if you live in a third world country, they do that.
Develop.
Sure, developing country. Unless they decided not to develop, maybe they don't want to develop.
So what else we got here? Who's that?
These are some of the vigilantes. Actually, I'm not going to go that way because there's not much to show over there. Instead, I'm going to show off the vigilante camp.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this is a really neat scene. Let us know, guys, if you have any questions for Seawolf here on all his work that we're showing off today for Longfall Woods. And we have a winner for the mushrooms, the mushroom pack. By the way, the mushroom pack is the entire mushroom pack. So this is glowing mushroom pack. It has the blue, green, and orange mushrooms in both the potted and non-potted forms. So you'll have plenty to decorate a modest-sized home with. That it goes to Shosindar. S-H-O exclamation Sindar. Congrats, Shosindar, for winning that mushroom pack. And let's go ahead and spin right away on the third and final. We have, well, not third, quite final. Don't forget, everybody, the 10 Kodos is also being given away on Twitter right now, so you just have to hashtag LBSOTA, Lord British Shroud of the Avatar, or at Shroud of Avatar on Twitter. Something about this live stream, that you watched it, that sort of thing. You're having fun playing the game, and hopefully, anyway, and that will enter you in for a chance to win those Kodos. But the last immediate item to win for the live stream today is the Elven Elite Mage Fighter or Archer Armor sets. And that is a choice for you guys. So let's do exclamation, not exclamation bathroom, exclamation armor for a chance to win that. We'll give that away at the end of the live stream.
Very cool. So here's the vigilante camp. See, they've got some places to hang some elves when they find them. You know, they're like hunting for this family. They know they're in this area. In fact, you can probably encounter some of these guys that have been killed by the family's traps. The family has a whole series of traps that kind of prevent these guys from finding them.
So the family's hiding out. They know that these vigilantes are after them, and the vigilantes are prepping for the capture of the family if they can get it.
Yeah.
Which sounds like the family knows what they're doing to a point here.
Yeah, I mean they've been able to survive this long for a reason. So that's pretty much it for the POIs. I do have this release. I did add a couple of new runes for our rune stone or standing stone set. Let's find one.
Well, while you're finding that, we have a question from this synthetic. Ask Seawolf to put a min boss in the scene for advanced players.
We'll probably have one behind that riddle door, I would guess. It's going to be up to Dan. Dan's doing kind of the more advanced spawning for this scene. I've already moved on to doing a couple other things. Although there are a few tweaks I still have to do on this one. Here we go. Here's a brimstone. So I've added both the sun and the moon runes to this.
Oof, that's really cool.
So that's a moon.
I didn't expect it to do that. Nice.
And I'll slew over to the sun. And these are just used for puzzles. In some scenes, they don't work at all. They're just there for art. So you'll have to interact with them to find out.
How many stones are there?
Like in that entire project, like how many varieties?
In this scene.
In this scene, there's 6.
Okay, so it's like this is like the 7th element, which would have been cool to make. Like the the guy, the 5th element scene. The movie.
Yeah, so each of these actually do correspond to an element of magic in the game. And I have 2 more to make. I have air, and then I have a chaos one
there you go.
that I'm going to make in case we ever find a use for it.
You just need
we have the texture space, so you might as well
central love piece.
Well, we do have the generic magic runestone already. It's not love, but, this isn't the 5th element, so, which was a great movie. But I don't think that's what we're making.
Alright, so what else you got to show?
That's it as far as POIs.
Okay,
I can
awesome.
just walk around for a bit and
Well, this is great. I can't wait to see what you guys in the community think of the scene when you get a chance to walk around it. This is Longfall Woods, and it will be available this next release, a couple weeks, right?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, that last prize then I guess is coming up here. Although let me read a couple of questions from you guys that are coming in now. Baron Drakus asks, can we please, he puts please in there, that's very nice. Can we please get these stones for use by players? Either craftable or purchased in the
That would be
store.
cool. That would
Yeah.
be cool. I could talk to Hutch about that. Yeah.
Possibility. It's a possibility.
If I'm gonna do the work of adding the rest of the runes to them, it would be kind of cool. I think,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
have
Well,
that.
we will discuss that for sure. Good question there, Baron Drakus. Okay, we have just a few minutes left of the live stream, so one more chance to win that choice of the armor set. Type in !armor, and you'll get a chance to win your choice of the Elven Elite Mage, Fighter, or Archer armor.
Already think over here.
Any traps?
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Most of them are by the family, like they've.
Oh, right. Yeah, you mentioned those. I
Yeah,
thought that was
yeah.
like a
I showed
story
a
part
couple
of
of
it.
them earlier, but I can walk
Okay.
through there.
I must have
real
been
quick.
talking.
It's all right. I can show off some of those.
All right, 10 seconds for !armor.
Like down here, we got this is a trap that Esteban made. I ended up remaking it to fix a couple of things, but
cool.
this is his trap. If you stand on this, like this wall comes in, and there are also bear traps down there that, if I wasn't in ghost mode, they could basically hold on to me and prevent me from being able to run through. It's a little strange. That's supposed to be that.
All right, we got a winner for the armor. Armor goes to, congrats to Thunderbeard. You'll appreciate that one. Thunderbeard.
Thunderbeard.
Yeah, so, one word, Thunderbeard. Or 2 words, excuse me. Thunderbeard. Congrats, Thunderbeard, for winning that armor piece. Don't forget, guys, we have that 10 kotos if you want a little bit of in-game coinage for the Twitter prize. I will respond on Twitter a few minutes after this live stream with the winner from that prize. And that's all I have today. Very modest but very cool items. And if you guys get one of these and have like the mushrooms anyway, or any of these would work except for the kotas obviously. Take a screenshot with them and share that on social. That would be cool too. I always share when people post screenshots, or just throw it in the screenshot forum. We have the R44 screenshot forum in the screenshot section in the forums, and we'll put a 45 up there when R45 comes around. Were you just on fire?
I was on fire. Yeah, there's a couple of fire traps. Did you see the dead vigilante that was stuck through with the fire?
Yes,
with
that
the
was
trap?
very unfortunate. He was not paying attention.
Yeah, well, he's one of the vigilantes in there that's hunting down this, this family, and he got killed.
Nocturnal Llama, yes, that is true. Those winners, they could have been on Twitch as well, as far as I know. But for the chat, anyway, they were, looks like all on Discord. They're all kind of combined together, but that does look to be the case. That's what happens when we use something completely random. Sometimes it doesn't look random. I guess we'll just have to give away more prizes next time. How about that? I promise at least one additional prize next time because of that. I am maybe not be loud enough. All right, well, that is the end of the live stream, I guess, unless you wanted to show more traps.
I think we're good. I think I showed all of them.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in here. We'll be watching Twitter in the next couple minutes for you guys to win that last prize. If you have any other questions for Seawolf here that we didn't get to, you can always post in, I think, Seawolf, you have a couple of, one blog from last week's weekly update on Longfall Woods. You guys can
Right.
respond to that ask any questions you want from this live stream. You can respond to the next week's YouTube version of the live stream when we get it up on YouTube, and the Twitch version. You can message us on Twitter or wherever if you have any questions on that. Cool. All right, thank you guys. Thank you, Cage Storm. Appreciate it. Thank you, Spry1, Liz Kimber, and all the rest on chat for tuning in today.
I'll let you shut it down this time.
All right. Actually, I have a fancy shutdown way now here. We have always had kind of a rough cut, as I understand it, for you guys. When I'm talking and saying goodbye, I cut off in the middle of one of the words. So I have a nice, cool ending slide thingamajig here that I will toss up now. And that will allow us a moment to end the live stream properly, hopefully. All right, have a good weekend, everybody. And share with us your screenshots in the game over this weekend. Looking forward to those trailers, too.